on DS9 ready for our mission in the Cardassian Struggle, as well as a new ship. So first things first, I shall show off, but talk about our upgrades. So everything's now Mark 8, which is equal to Captain. So that's the highest rank we can get with these things. And yes, I did manage to roll an epic shield. Lucky me. Here's our new ship, the Exploration Class Refit USS Dauntless 71879A. Dauntless is named after the Star Trek Bridge Commander ship, which was a Galaxy class ship. So this is the 25th century upgrade of the Galaxy class. We'll get to see it in action anyway. But again, it's been upgraded to grade out to Mark 8. All our bridge officers have also been updated as well. No new bridge officers to report about. And yeah, we do have a defeated changeling now. With a defeated changeling, you do get to do a duty officer mission. Now I don't know if there's a security officer here. Don't see him. Trader. Just using trade missions. I mean, there's a security officer. There we are. Starfleet security officer. The brig. There's one like him, identical to him on ESD. They just deliver defeat changing to Starfleet security, and then you go into the duty officer missions. I can't do it right now because I need to finish these. Might get promoted. I should have done this off stream. Need a research lab assistant. Don't want any. Okay, so it's still in the assignments. Personal, and you just have to defeat changeling 2 officers, 2 security officers, and you just begin the assignment. And in 4 hours, we'll deliver the changeling. Can't possibly fail it. So get this out of the way. So I'm looking for a research assistant. Get a second task or third task going, but that takes 20 hours to do anyway. A little bit of lag. So that's all out of the way. Get our new officers. Salvage you. Just skilled you. Get some credits. We're ready. Okay, I think we're ready. To hail the commander.
Gul Kardek revealed the location of a secret facility in the Alpha Quadrant. There appears to be some kind of alliance between the True Way and the Dominion. We cannot allow them to join forces.
Okay. So we're basically now going to go and see the Alpha Dominion.
How can I help you?
Not like we can't not accept that mission.
Ooh, those ship holo emitters are pretty snazzy.
So we have to accept that mission, so... Right, so we're going to be back to our ship. Please go away to Tan. Can't do your mission yet. So, return to our new ship. You get to see the Venture Class. It's a sea store ship, so it comes with its own console. It's basically the 25th century upgrade to the Galaxy class. It's pretty much just a larger version of the Galaxy class starship you know from the Next Generation. So the Enterprise, it's quite large, this ship. They are bigger, and we're going to get bigger. So the all our abilities are still here, so we have some more consoles, some more abilities for our bridge officers, some extra science. Right, so let's head to the Devore system. With Friday the 13th, there's also a new mission that's going to be about. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. It's called Hearts and Minds. It's like a special mission that turns up on Friday the 13th. This is a Tier 4 sea store ship. You have to pay for it, unfortunately. The standard Galaxy class is what you'll get. It's bigger brother here. There's also different versions of that as well, which you can run around with. The standard Galaxy class. But this is our ship, and in honour of my bridge commander ship. First ship I ever commanded. For the cheesy acting on that game, it's still damn good. If you ever manage to find it, I recommend it. So we have arrived in the Devore system. Ask the coordinates from Gul Kardek's pad detecting Cardassian energy signatures. Acknowledged. True way. So we're going to see our new Galaxy, our new Venture Class starship in combat. Big boy, ain't it? Very big. Towards this Gul class. Oh, I hate the repulsor. It would like if they have kept the scan the facility. Worry about that another time. Scan complete, sir. I'm detecting numerous life signs, mostly Jem'Hadar. It appears to be some kind of manufacturing facility. Based on the presence of the large amount of iridium benzene I'm detecting, along with the Jem'Hadar life signs, I would venture that this is a Ketracel White factory. Ketracel White was an addictive drug that the founders used to control the Jem'Hadar in the Dominion. I can ask her what it is. Looks like a place to look for a place to bring down. So let's ask her what Ketracel White is. She's probably going to say the same thing. Ketracel White was an addictive narcotic containing nutrients and an enzyme lacked by the Jem'Hadar. The Dominion uses it to gain control of the Jem'Hadar. Look for a place to beam down. I've located a cave just above the facility that should allow us to beam in undetected. Are you ready to beam down? Yes, I am. So I've changed my uniform, of course, and now I've got the captain's boots. The Sierra 2. Coed is still a lieutenant. I haven't promoted him. Zara is now lieutenant commander, chief engineer, and Elena or Enla is now lieutenant commander, head of the elite forces tactical team on board my ship. For story purposes, of course. The Ketracel White facility. We have arrived in a cave just above the facility, sir. Scans confirm that this is indeed a factory for producing Ketracel White. If we were to destroy this factory, it would be a great blow to these Alpha, Jem'Hadar and the True Way allies. A few well-placed charges could cause a chain reaction that destroys the facility. Detecting Cardassian Dominion life signs below, sir, will be best on our guard. She's now commander of course, she's first officer. Don't need to ask what Ketracel White is again. So that is all for now. I don't know why she's talking to us. She's not actually in the team. She's on board the ship. Rappel down. I forget that their ability to phase out. What the motherfucker was that? Bomb. This area is secure, sir. The area just ahead appears to be the laboratory, detecting multiple Jem'Hadar life signs and one Volta life sign. Acknowledged. Module coming. turret won't handle. So now speak to Neiman.
Greetings. I am very glad to meet you. I am Naaman, a Vorta scientist and servant of the Founders and the Dominion, of course.
You are pleased to see us?
Oh my, yes. I have a proposition to which I hope you shall be amenable. I serve a founder named Loss. He is one of 100 founders sent here to the Alpha Quadrant. His actions have placed me in a bit of a moral conundrum that I hope you can help me unravel.
A Volta with a moral conundrum. I didn't realise you had morals. That's not something a Starfleet officer would say. Lars appeared in Deep Space Nine's 7th season. He was one of the 100 sent by the Founders. It's just like Odo. He tried to get Odo to join him and go back to the link, but he decided against it. Please go on.
Loss was the first of these Alpha Quadrant founders to emerge. He located and gathered the others into a new Great Link. However, he has not seen fit to tell these founders that the war with the Dominion is over, and that the Great Link is alive and well in the Gamma Quadrant. Instead, he has convinced them that you solids exterminated the Great Link, and are attempting to exterminate these founders as well.
So we can ask Neiman some questions. So what we'll do first is, why do you continue to serve Lars?
Several reasons. First, even if I do not agree with him, he is a god. Second, he is my only link to the other founders here. Finally, his Jem'Hadar are fanatically loyal and watch me constantly. Although you seem to have mitigated that issue.
If you serve Lars, why have you chosen to betray him?
Betrayal is such an ugly word. I prefer to think of our arrangement as a creative solution to a difficult problem. But semantics aside, I do not feel so much that I am betraying Loss as liberating the other 98 founders and serving the Dominion and the Founders. I do not believe they would want these Alpha Quadrant founders to be ignorant of the truth. I also fear that if Loss continues his plans, it could result in the death of founders. The morphogenic virus still lives in the memory of the Dominion.
What do you do here?
My job is to supervise the Ketracel White production. While the Jem'Hadar are mighty warriors, they are not the greatest scientists. Nor do we wish them to have the secret of Ketracel White production.
What is this deal you propose?
Loss keeps me away from the new link. They have been raised on his deceits, and so will be utterly convinced that you are attempting to exterminate them. I believe we can help each other. You can free me and take me to the new link, where I can explain to the Founders the truth, that the Dominion still exists, and that you are not hunting them to extinction.
Uh-huh. What's the catch?
Oh, I do not like the word catch. It sounds so mercenary. But yes, my price is Loss's life. After I reveal the truth to the new link, you must allow them to mete out their justice. I cannot jeopardize the life of a founder under any circumstances.
Very well, come with me. Come with us. The area ahead appears to be some kind of command center. I'm detecting Cardassian and Jem'Hadar life science technology.
I'll be glad to get out of here. These Alpha Jem'Hadar don't understand the proper respect owed to a Vorta.
That door's locked. Don't understand proper designs either. Hello, ladies.
Intruders! I'll put up a force field. You dump the data.
You run like idiots.
We've got to stop the first before he deletes all the data.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to force that. Where is this force field?
Excellent. I shall retrieve the coordinates.
That's not the last of them. Oh my! These officers started doing crazy stuff. Bitch slapped him.
I have the data. It will take some time to decrypt, but I recommend we depart as quickly as possible.
Agreed. Are you ready to beam up, sir? Yes. I'm more than ready to beam up. Detecting Cardassian Dominion energy signatures incoming. The charges on the surface are ready to detonate on your command. Acknowledged.
You are so quick to blow things up. Such a waste. That factory might have come in handy someday. Anger the gentle dog. Of course, they always seem a bit angry, don't you think?
Wouldn't know. I'm from the class of 2409. We haven't met the Jem'Hadar. Yes, this ship does take a long time to turn around. What can can I say? It's a Galaxy-class starship. Must collect our lockbox. Sir Neiman is requesting to speak with you. Patch him through.
I have completed the decryption of the data we recovered. The new link appears to lie in the Orias system. I have transferred the coordinates to your helm. I want to thank you for your service to the Dominion. I also want to remind you of our agreement. Namely, that Loss, or any other founder for that matter, is not to be killed by you.
I remember, Neiman. I hope I don't come to regret making that arrangement. Are you ready to depart the system, sir? Depart the system. Should speak to the commander.
Congratulations on destroying the facility. That should cripple the Alpha Jem'Hadar for the time being. But we need to make contact with this new link. Hopefully Naaman can convince them of the truth before it's too late. Keep a close eye on him. We may have a treaty with the Dominion, but that doesn't mean I trust them. Abortus' first loyalty will always be to the Founders.
So some Polaron weapons. It used to be Dominion stuff. You used to get from this.
How can
Congratulations, Captain.
So
Naaman has decrypted the coordinates for the new link. They designate a location in the Alpha Quadrant in the Orias system. This changeling named Loss has deceived the other changelings in his link into thinking we are exterminating them, and that we massacred the Gamma Quadrant changelings as well. You must have Naaman help you convince them of the truth. How can I help you?
Accept the mission. So travel to the Orias system. Deep in the heart of Cardassian territory. It's nice to know that we can just breeze through Cardassian space.
Betrayal wears a familiar face, as infiltrators from other dimensions attempt to establish a foothold in the Bajor sector. Will the wormhole lead to the other side of the mirror? Only the prophets know what can restore the walls between worlds.
So begin the new link. We have arrived in the Orias system. There is an M-class planet ahead, but I'm detecting Jem'Hadar vessels in the vicinity. I doubt they will allow us to reach the planet unscathed. Acknowledged.
The Jem'Hadar will not likely be interested in negotiation. I'm afraid you'll have to fight your way through. What a waste. Still, the nice thing about Jem'Hadar is that you can always breed more.
Oh, cold. Weapons are fine.
To think, I will be the first Vorta to meet the new Link.
He's such a loyal soldier of the Dominion, ain't he? Very shiny new ship. No idea where that torpedo's gone. It's gone somewhere. I love the fact this ship still keeps a little bit of the design from the Galaxy class, but it does expand on it a lot. Ready to beam down, sir? Yes, I am. We have arrived on the rise, sir. I'm detecting Jem'Hadar life signs. We should be on our guard. Acknowledged. Thank you, Commander.
You have to admire the devotion of the Jem'Hadar. They never seem to tire of throwing their lives away for the Founders. There it is. It's even more beautiful than I imagined. To think, my gods slumber below, dreaming in their link.
Ironic that you've decided to set up shop in the Rise sector, the Rise system. It's where the it's just a system in which the Romulans and the Cardassian and the Obsidian, the Tal Shiar and the Obsidian Order decided to build a fleet in the Rise system in Deep Space Nine. And New Dominion is set up here. Oh, the irony. Scan the Ketracel White container. Don't know why we're doing it, but it's for the laughs. Trace elements of a batch of Ketracel White confirms that this was the manufacturing facility
It's
in Devos.
almost sacrilegious to have you here. I hope the founders will understand the necessity and forgive me.
Collect the samples for analysis. Used to be able to use Ketracel White, but they retrieve the pad. There it is. Tomorrow finds this pad. Know that you are reading it as an act of disobedience, and if you are reading this, I am most likely dead. We are programmed to believe the founders are gods and infallible, but lately I have begun to question Lars' orders. Some of his explanations no longer make sense. For example, we have to monitor the transmissions from the local systems, and none of them even mention this crusade against the founders. One of my brothers says he went to a facility where the Ketracel White is manufactured. He said there's a vaulter there, but this vaulter is kept almost a prisoner and does not command the Jemadar there. Still, obedience brings victory. Victory is life. Were we to question the motives of a god, and when the god lies, it's still a lie. So defeat
The other Vorta are going to be so envious when they hear about this.
Defeat Luta Umuta-Khan. Lata-Amu-Khan. The lake. Speak to the changeling.
Have you come to finish the job of exterminating us, Solid?
We are not here to hurt you. You have been deceived by Lars.
Impossible. We have linked with Lars. He is in the link as we speak. We know all that he knows.
Then he must have some way of deceiving you.
It is true that he awoke before us. Let us summon him to answer these charges.
We have our own weakness as well.
It's true, Great One. These people are not hunting you. The Great Link remains. The Dominion has a treaty with the Alpha Quadrant species.
This creature lies. You have joined with me. You know all that I know.
Then you should have no qualms about linking.
No, these solids have poisoned your minds. I will not be forced to link. by them.
Okay. We now have to fight Lars. Can't capture Lars, so... We now go into Uber mode. Excuse me. The power of the Force. Oh, we can't catch him, see? He's gonna sliver off. Speak to the changeling.
Although it is unfortunate we had to resort to violence to force Lost into his liquid form, we are grateful for your assistance. We shall now be able to link with him and learn the whole truth of our past. If you are telling the truth, you have nothing more to fear from us. But we request that you leave us in peace. We have no interest in dealing with your kind.
I hope in time you change your mind, but we shall respect your wishes.
Well, it has been a pleasure knowing you. I will remain here and serve the Founders. They have been without a Vorta and have much to learn about their siblings in the Gamma Quadrant. I know the Founders may seem ungrateful to you, but what can you expect from a god? Still, you have my gratitude for whatever the gratitude of an insignificant servant is worth.
Safe journeys, Neiman. Are you ready to beam up? Yes. We've been asked to leave, so we must leave. Sir Jem'Hadar Dreadnought warping in. They are hailing us on screen.
Although you have slain our brothers, we have orders to allow you to leave the system. But you are never to return. And let it be known among your peoples that this system belongs to us. And you are not welcome.
Fear not, we shall leave you in peace. Sir, I recommend that we launch a beacon to warn our ships not to approach this system. I have found a good location. Green light course. Launch the beacon. Launch the beacon. Launch the beacon. Are we ready to, you're ready to depart? Yes, otherwise we get fired upon by a lot of Jem'Hadar ships. So that should be it for the thing, I think. Let's just report to the commander.
Congratulations! You have defeated the True Way and made peace with the Alpha Changelings. I have transmitted messages to the major powers of the galaxy, advising them to avoid the Araya system.
Choose our reward, so get some Crediton mines, Crediton torpedoes.
Congratulations, Captain.
the last mission in the struggle. Is it going to be a... Okay. It's a task force operation.
We've been tracking an increase in Terran Empire incursions along the border of Cardassian space. Terrans from the Mirror Universe have been active in a wide range of plots near Deep Space Nine. We think they have some kind of convoluted plan revolving about the station or the orbs of the prophets. We need to shut down their incursions. Join the task force operation for the assault on Terok Nor, or the Counterpoint, and help defend Deep Space Nine and the Cardassian border against Terran Empire incursions.
Well, we had to accept that, so... I don't think I'm going to do that here, so... We've got to head back to Sol system anyway for that mission, because I have to report to the Starfleet Command about the Borg. Yeah, don't think there's anything else we can do, so transport back to the Sol system. And I think when we arrive back at the Sol system, I think that will be it for this part 12, the Cardassian Struggle. Well, I think I could should try and do Counterpoint in the next video. So I might try and do either Counterpoint or the assault on Terok Nor in part 13. As well as the Friday the 13th mission, which will be Friday the 13th, yeah, so the Friday the 13th Heart and Mind, I think it's called. It activates tomorrow, so I'll do that as well. And then we'll do the Borg, which will be fun. So thank you very much for watching, and live long and prosper.